Welcome to the grand finals of the Overwatch SEA Tournament. I'm Adam and I'm really excited to be here because we're about to crown the Overwatch Champions of Southeast Asia. A little recap, the top teams from the group stages has been battling it out in a single elimination format to get to the final four. So right now, before we get into the action, let's have a look at their journey.
This is something that I never dreamed about and we somehow make it.
Ước mơ của mình là eSports Việt Nam phát triển cũng như là team mình ngày càng gắn bó và thân thiết hơn.
I hope if we stick together, eventually we can participate in bigger tournaments and even represent Singapore one day.
My personal hopes and dreams are that my team will continue to grow further and one day they can achieve their dream of becoming professional gamers.
Chúng tôi đã chuẩn bị rất kỹ cho giải đấu này và chúng tôi rất tự tin giành chức vô địch cho giải đấu.
Initially, when we first formed the team, we didn't expect to make it so far. But as the weeks progressed and we made it further into the tournament, we realized that we had a lot of potential as a team. And here we are.
All this while we were hoping that we could meet Cyzone in Singapore itself, and here we are.
We want to be the top one in Southeast Asia and then the world.
What a way to start a day with Unestablished Juniors versus the Beginners. The Beginner themselves, they're a bunch of really young, talented players, and they're looking to pursue a career in esports.
Unestablished Juniors, a very young squad as well from Singapore. A lot of potential coming out from these players.
This tournament is something that we really love a lot, and it's an opportunity to compete with all other big teams in Southeast Asia.
Our first match against the Beginners will be relatively comforting because we have been screaming against them quite a lot and we feel that we have quite a high chance of beating them.
So we're gonna go start into the match. Here we go, the first match of the day, Unestablished Juniors versus the Beginner.
Yeah, and LLIB though, going in very aggressively onto Fearless, trying to get a kill. Oh! A beautiful stick gets both the supports on the side of Unestablished Juniors. LLIB on that Tracer.
Oh, there you go. Oh, the hook's coming in, but gets taken down unfortunately. Still, oh, another double kill coming out from the Selfish Strike as well. Why so easy? You making it look so easy. How is Revenant surviving throughout this whole aggression coming up from the side of the Beginner? Finally gets taken down, but it's okay.
Oh!
Because look at the distance they got on this third round with that minimum amount of time. They are actually going to cap the point on overtime. Molten Core from Fearless just doing so much work, but there you go. The DPS and damage output coming out from Unestablished Juniors.
They managed a full, not even a tick.
Not even a tick.
Not even a tick from the Beginner.
We're gonna go into the next map, might be the last map of this match. It's gonna be Ilios. We have no idea who's going to win this map, even this round as well, because it's a back and forth situation.
He wants to take out Revenant so badly. Oh! Beautiful shots.
No!
He gets popped off by Fearless.
Pops the Primal Rage, pops the Sound Barrier as well. Bye-bye. There you go, Showtime. Very nice boom coming out from the side of Revenant here. That's 1, 2 supports down for the side of the Beginner here. Team wipes coming in. Is this actually gonna happen, Yasuki?
Oh my goodness.
They take it 3-2.
I don't think we lack skills, but it's the teamwork and the team synergies. We really need to improve that like a lot more, and we have a lot of time ahead of us to do that.
We are quite close to the Beginners. We are very regular screen partners with them, so we are kind of sad that we knocked them out.
Next up, we have CyzoneVN versus Bong. Bong never actually taken part in any tournament at all.
On the other hand though, CyzoneVN, a lot of familiar names, a lot of popular players from Vietnam.
Khi vào top 4 bọn mình cảm thấy rất là vui và bọn mình cảm thấy chiến thắng của mình là một phần của sự luyện tập và mình cảm thấy rất là vui.
I find this tournament is really an eye-opener to how many great potential players you can have out there and how you can form. And you know, look at us, top 4.
Script 1 versus Kenshi. They killed each other.
Shadow and Nano Booster Reinhardt coming through the charges as well. 4 down for the side of CyzoneVN. Kinzo has a shatter, drops in. There you go. Papa managed to get taken down. Will get taken down. That's one support down, but he's really low in HP. There's no supports coming in. He's the only one on a point. K Jerry takes down Ellen. And there you go. Oh, that's a really nice Shatter coming through with the fire strikes as well as the charge. We'll take down 2, 3 are down. Ellen with the pulse bomb takes down K Jerry. This might actually be the perfect opportunity for Bong to cap this point.
but Kenshi is still alive though. He's contesting, he's causing a lot of trouble for his team.
They might actually be still holding this point. Kenshi with another kill onto a Shriti as well. Are they actually still gonna hold this point?
Kenshi survived that fight alone against 6 players.
Oh, he gets moved down as well.
Oh.
Kinzo, bye-bye, he says. Papa will get the first blood.
He's positioning.
Is he gonna do it?
Is he gonna get it again?
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
my goodness, another boop onto Kinzo.
The ball will take him down. That sleeve darts coming in from Funky. We'll put him down with the
my
nades as well.
goodness.
Papa will finish Kinzo up. Biram will take down Monster as well. He didn't want to waste that Nano Boost, so he pumped the Nano Boost to go.
Oh my
Funky! Oh my goodness, it's 3 kills for the side of CyzoneVN. They will be able to cap back the point.
98, 99.
Are they actually gonna do it?
CyzoneVN
Whoa.
take the map and the series.
Cuộc đời rất gần với bọn em rồi và bọn em rất là tự tin vào chiến thắng này.
Alright, UnEstablished Juniors versus Bong, the 2 Singaporean teams head to head. It is pretty much do or die here, Suki.
We really wanted to beat Bong because they're also another Singaporean team, and we wanted to assert our dominance on the Singaporean scene.
We're gonna try to reflect on the games and try to improve. If we're able to work on our mistakes, I think we should be able to beat them.
The best of 5 series, the winner will meet CyzoneVN in the grand finals. Here we go, take it away.
TJ with the Nano Visor coming through. We're gonna take down 1, going for more, takes down Krypton as well. And Xavier is the only one on point as well, is gonna get taken down. It's another nicely full hole coming out from UnEstablished Juniors, and they're gonna take the map.
UnEstablished Juniors have to stay on it in order to keep the fight alive.
Yo, Legend with the 4-man press together with that self-destruct as well. Reborn's coming back into the fight yet again. They're gonna be able to hold this point.
Bong getting that first point in sub 1 minute is actually very impressive.
I felt like both teams put their A game in that map.
Reborn just doing so much work right now.
Oh my goodness.
Is he gonna be able to
There
hit?
you go, really nice grab onto TJ. Does have the rocket bar, he's gonna pop in. There you go, Justice rains from above together with Yuki on that Dragon Blade. Oh! Oh my goodness gracious me, that Earthshatter was so much for the side of UnEstablished Juniors to handle.
I mean, they need to contest the point as soon as possible, but Revenant very close to his ultimate. He wants to be sneaky. He's gonna do it. He's gonna.
Earthshatter, Earthshatter from the back lines. What a nice Earthshatter. He knew down to the T what to do. They will clear the whole side of Bong and take the second round of the map.
Such a back and forth fight. There's no sort of clear winner. You know, jumping into the entire enemy team with the Primal Rage. He is safe, but Reborns drops the Diva Mech Bomb, takes out Xavier.
Oh my goodness, look at it. He has 3 in the corner all by himself. He's just pushing everybody away with the Primal Rage. Wow, what a play, Revenant. Oh, what a nice shatter coming out from Kinzo here, but the damage output is not enough. There's no follow-up. And UnEstablished Juniors will finally go to the grand finals of the Overwatch Southeast Asian Tournament.
Congratulations guys for making it all the way to the grand finals. I'd like to take this moment to give a shout out to all the teams that took part as well. You guys gave us amazing matches. Right now though, let me introduce you to the official shoutcasters for this grand finals matchup, SodaFizz and Suki. Guys,
thank you so much, Adam. Finally, Suki, finally, we are the grand finals of the Overwatch SEA Tournament.
Yeah, we're going to see UnEstablished Juniors go up against CyZone, but first, let's talk about the top 4. You know, they've come all the way, 2 teams, the Beginner and CyzoneVN coming from Vietnam, and as well as Bong and UnEstablished Juniors representing Singapore.
Yeah, before we go further into the match itself, let's proceed back to Adam.
in the blue corner, all the way from Vietnam, it's CyzoneVN! In the red corner, from Singapore, it's UnEstablished.Juniors! Introducing first, the players from CyzoneVN. Pirim, Maverick, Kenji, Funky, K-Jerry, and Papa. And introducing the players from UnEstablished Juniors, we have Fearless, Yuki, Legend, Revenant, TJ, and Reborn. CyzoneVN, are you guys ready? Yeah! Unestablished Juniors, are you guys ready? Yeah! All right, let's take it away, guys.
Thank you so much, Adam. The players are hyped. I'm hyped as well. How about you, Suki?
I mean, this has been an exciting day. We've seen, actually, Unestablished Juniors, they were knocked down into the lower brackets by CyzoneVN, and they fought all the way back up here. They went up first against the beginner in the lower bracket semi-finals, followed by the upper bracket semi-finals. CyzoneVN took out Bong, and then lower bracket finals, Bong were taken out by Unestablished Juniors, and now they're back here in the grand finals.
It is a grudge match, indeed. This is pretty much do or die here, Suki. It's all about who is the best team in Southeast Asia. Will it be CyzoneVN from Vietnam, or will it be Unestablished Juniors from Singapore?
I mean, CyzoneVN, they've played undefeated in the tournament so far. Meanwhile, Unestablished Juniors, they've gone through the lower brackets. They've gone against more high-tier teams. So we're going to be able to see if Unestablished Juniors can keep their win streak or whether CyzoneVN will hold on to their undefeated title.
This is going to be a little bit different though. For the grand finals, it's going to be a best out of 7. It's not just about skill. It's not about the team synergy as well. It's all about stamina and endurance.
Exactly, and playing at LAN is a different experience from playing at home. There's no breaks. You can't, just decide to go take your dog for a walk or something. So they are all here today. They are ready to show, and we saw how excited they were as a team. And let's get into it.
Let's look at the stats here right now. Let's look at the graphics a little bit, okay? CyzoneVN, they have been running this team comp for pretty much the whole entire tournament.
Exactly. They've always sort of been the dive comp, the sort of dream team, right? They've never had to swap off. I mean, once in a while, Kenshi does change heroes here and there, Pyrium as well, but they normally stick to that Diva-Winston combo together with the Genji, together with that Tracer, and it just does so much damage.
Yeah, and then we look on the side of Unestablished Juniors, they vary. It's not about the dive compositions, it's all about changing to when you need to. We saw TJ not just on the Pharah, not just on the 76, also on Mei.
Exactly. And we were talking before about how, choosing the hero choice or having a hero choice is not necessarily just about what you want to play. It's about how you want to counter the enemy team and what sort of map you're running. So we saw Unestablished Juniors, they swap out at different phases of the same map even. And this sort of versatility and flexing, I think, is going to bring a lot to the table.
We've got the heads up. It's going to be Eichenwald.
Nice. I love this map. So much verticality, so much, fun little corners you can play in. Very excited to see what these teams are going to bring.
Yeah, we've yet to see any team in the top 4 to play Eichenwald. So it's very interesting to see how the teams are going to change up. Maybe they change up the compositions.
Yeah, and I mean, Eichenwald in the tournament, I think, is not a very highly favored map because it's a little bit new. So maybe the older teams are not so familiar with running it, but it's also one of those maps which has a lot of verticality. There's a lot of ups and downs, especially for a hybrid map. It's not very common, actually. So you see Hollywood, you see King's Row, you don't have that super high verticality that you get in the streets phase of Eichenwald.
Yeah, there's a lot of airtime for Pharahs to utilize, together with that Mercy as well, the Pharmacy combo, or I should say it myself. A little fun fact about Unestablished Juniors, throughout this whole tournament process, they've never touched a single map on Eichenwald.
On the other hand, though, CyzoneVN, so previously their Lucio player was Simple, who brought them to the grand finals here today, but unfortunately he couldn't attend. So Papa was the sub for them, and the last time they actually played on Eichenwald, Papa was also playing for that match. So a very interesting choice here. Maybe CyzoneVN realized that Papa, as a Lucio player, prefers to play on a map like Eichenwald, and we're going to be able to see what he's going to bring to the table today.
I mean, Papa did perform really well in one of the control maps in previous matches as well. Booped a lot of the tanks on Reinhardt. Got taken down by the boots on the wall, utilizing the walls, just sticking on the walls for the longest time possible. So really looking forward to see how Papa will push through.
Unestablished Juniors, they just finished playing against Bong, and now they're going up against CyzoneVN in the grand finals.
So without further ado, we're gonna start the first map of the match. It's gonna be Iconball. Players have chosen their heroes so far in the compositions.
Yeah, we're gonna see UnEstablished Juniors running once again Revenant on that Winston, but more interestingly, CyzoneVN still running that same lineup even on defense.
They love their Genjis, they love their Divas.
And that Winston Maverick just doing so much work right now.
Yeah, as you can tell, K-Cherry on that Diva. Yet again, he's been performing so much on this Diva. But not to forget Reborns. He did the same thing as well.
Exactly, and Reborns, Diva, Zarya, whatever you put him on, he just does well. And Yuki also on that Genji, so they're going also for a very high offensive lineup here from UE Juniors.
I'm really interested to see how the side of CyzoneVN will take care of TJ and Legend's Fair Mercy combo, because Iconball is more favored towards Pharah's.
Exactly, and we saw Pyram actually do well against a Fair Mercy combo earlier today, but is he going to be able to do well against TJ and Legend?
Reborns actually switch up to a Tracer right now. It's going to be a triple DPS dive meta coming up.
Exactly, so they're going for that high damage, low health though, so a bit, maybe a trouble sustaining on the side of UE Juniors, but they do have Legend once again on that Mercy for the revives.
They are grouped up together on high ground. Very clever plays here coming up from Cyzone. They know they're going to be using that dive comp, but Pharam will take down Legend instantly. That's a huge kill, as well as TJ. The Pharah Mercy combo has been dealt with.
And K-Jerry and Maverick chiming in with their own kills. Even Papa getting a kill on Fearless there. So a very good first defense from CyzoneVN. They actually knew that, you know, UE Juniors were going to come in with that dive comp, and they held the high ground. They knew how to play defensively. I believe Funky even got a beautiful biotic grenade onto TJ early on in that fight.
That's the beauty about having a Diva, right? You can just nullify the damage coming up from Reborns as well as TJ. So there you go. Revenant just jumping into the fray as well, going to point as well. TJ is still up in the air. Do they have any ults coming up? Not so far. And there you go. Kenshi gets taken down. Maverick as well. KJ takes both of the supports down from the side of UnEstablished Juniors, as well as Pharah and Revenant. Oh my goodness. Pharah is going ape on this Tracer.
Oh man. Look, okay, we were just saying, how are they going to deal with that Pharah Mercy combo? How are they going to, you know, to get the high hit scan damage onto these flying targets? But what happened was K-Jerry and Maverick just going after the supports, going after Fearless, going after Legend. And now UE Juniors have to swap up. They cannot keep going with that Pharah Mercy combo anymore.
The moment the supports are down, it's really much easy pickings for Funky to use that Ana sniper rifle to shoot some shots on towards that. So, oh, what a really nice pulse on coming in. We'll take down Fearless on that Lucio as well. Ryuji will KO Kurai coming through. Kenshi pops a Nano Blade as well.
Yeah, it takes out two, and UE Juniors have to reset here. So, you know, they changed up their heroes. They wanted to get more kills, but even though they changed up, they still couldn't get any ground against CyzoneVN. CyzoneVN now holding very strong. They do have a couple of ultis up, but UE Juniors also coming up on one. Actually, they only have Revenant's ulti. Yuki swaps out onto the Roadhog.
Yeah, right now they swap out to a Roadhog. They realize that they need more of that type of a one-shot, one-kill type of capability to take down the players on the side of CyzoneVN. Misses the hook though, tries to go on for more, but a sleep dance coming in yet again. Funky, you are insane.
Meanwhile, on the other hand, Maverick also gets slept by Legend, so both the Anas getting a good sleep on the monkeys of both teams. K-Jerry though, 69 health, gets away just in time. Kenshi takes out TJ in the skirmish.
We go, forced to fall back. Kenshi is really low on HP. Maverick will be able to take down Revenant as well. The unstoppable force, the unstoppable defense coming out from the side of CyzoneVN is really too much for the side of UnEstablished Juniors to handle. But what they need to do is they need to compose themselves, Suki.
But Revenant now does swap out onto that Reinhardt. He wants to have the Earthshatter up, but this is the last, potentially the last push of UE Juniors. Can they get that Reinhardt ulti up in time?
They do have the Nano boost. They do have Fearless as well on the sound barrier. TJ really close to the tactical visor, and Fearless gets a really good pick onto the side of Fearless with the help of his teammates. They will rush in. They need to pop their tactical visor really soon. Sound barrier has been popped. Ryuji will KO Kurai. Both sound barriers has been dropped. They need to just take down that Nano Blade as well, but no one's getting taken down so far.
No one is dying in this fight. Even Kenshi manages to survive with the help of his Diva, but in the end, he does get picked up in the end. Papa and Kenshi going down for CyzoneVN. UE Juniors finally getting the kills that they need here.
This is crunch time. It's all about the overtime pressure here, and they will be able to just clear the side of CyzoneVN. The only ones alive on the point is Fairmont, and a nice hook coming out from Yuki. They will take down Fairham, and they will secure the first point. Or will they come back? They're actually coming back, Suki.
They're coming back in time, but Yuki once again getting that beautiful kill onto Funky. So now they have two and a half minutes to push to the next point, but still they got it in overtime. So it was a good job by CyzoneVN to hold them off for that long, I think.
Very nice bait there. Baits the hook, not allowing Yuki to have another hook on the second part there. Kenshi just going down, trying to see, he's just scouting where the players are right now, Suki.
Yeah, he's trying to build up as well for his Dragon Blade, just getting a little bit of chip damage done with those shurikens.
Now Reborn switches up to a Diva. This is what I think they should have done from the earlier stage, because that Tracer, it was a really good idea, right? The triple DPS combo there.
But they just weren't getting enough kills, and now Reborn's actually pinning Maverick in the corner. So a good play coming up, and then Papa does manage to get a kill on Yuki. But and the Reinhardt ultimate Earthshatter coming in, gets a couple of kills on the side of UnEstablished.Juniors, and actually they've taken out 4 here. Kenshi, the only one to escape that fight.
I love how Revenant plays this Reinhardt. He just leads the team to just get more and more really good team fights as well. Very nicely played there coming out from Revenant.
I mean, there is only Reinhardt. Oh, Ryujin going in, but Kenshi gets taken out immediately.
There you go. Nullifies the Nano Boosted Dragon Blade, I do believe so, but TJ answers back. But the defense matrix coming out from Jerry's Diva will stop the damage coming. Pops himself destroyed. Doesn't get anyone though, but Revenant will get a kill onto a Spunky, but the replies and 2 are down for the side of UnEstablished.Juniors, and Revenant will be able to take down Papa though, but they only have 60 seconds left to push the payload.
Oh my goodness, and it's crunch time now. They're almost, they got completely wiped off the point. They need to kill Reborns here. They need to cycle the kills. They made him lose the mech.
This is huge. He is down to Pilot Diva mode. This is not going to allow him to get any defense matrix, any type of damage at all whatsoever. He needs to go get that mech back up as soon as possible because they only have 30 seconds left.
But CyzoneVN, they're actually playing it very smart. They're not letting him get any damage, not getting his ulti back at all.
Clever plays here coming out from CyzoneVN. They do have the Pulse Bomb coming out. They do have, I do believe, let's see, Revenant really close to that Earthshatter as well. Reborn's really close finally to get them back as well.
He's 4% left. He's gonna get it now, but there's 10 seconds left in the push. They have to stand on the point. UnEstablished.Juniors, this is their last opportunity. Overtime coming in 5 seconds.
They need to just touch the point. Oh, Revenant is actually on the point right now together with Kenshi. Just as a one-on-one battle here, but Jerry's back. Together with the Earthshatter coming in, but it's only 1 down. That's a Diva mech though. Kenshi pops a Dragon Blade, and Jerry together with Kenshi just clear the ulti, but Reborn gets the 2 kills as well. Vietnam, CyzoneVN will take the first round 1-0.
Reborn's actually timed that perfectly to get Pyrium and Kenshi, but unfortunately it wasn't enough to keep them in the point because he was the only one left alive, so he had to keep touching the point, but he was just too far away in that Pilot Diva form.
I mean, the distance is not that far, but it's still possible to stop full hold on their first point. That is what UnEstablished.Juniors needs to do right now.
I mean, CyzoneVN did actually hold off UnEstablished.Juniors until overtime. It's very, very possible that they can actually hold CyzoneVN here, but CyzoneVN so aggressive on those plays. I don't know whether UnEstablished.Juniors have what it takes to hold off this hyper-aggressive, perfectly executed lineup coming from CyzoneVN.
It's like flowchart, you know, step-by-step basic. That's pretty much how CyzoneVN plays their dive compositions. But earlier on, Reborn's actually switched up from a Diva to a Tracer. They tried something to more aggressive type of gameplay here. They didn't work out, but they did switch out to a Diva. That's what they have done, which pretty much succeeded to get the first point.
Yeah. I have to say, UnEstablished.Juniors is definitely very good at flexing on multiple heroes. We've seen them run the dive combo, we've seen them run the Pharmacy combo, we've seen them run the heavy tank lineup. So we're gonna see whether CyzoneVN here are gonna be able to break through this UnEstablished.Juniors defense.
When you see a lot of assault maps played by CyzoneVN, they always get the first point super fast. And if they did that for this map as well, that's gonna bring down the momentum coming up from the side of UnEstablished.Juniors, and they're gonna just steamroll through.
I mean, CyzoneVN though, we have to see who gets the first pick off, because
Yeah.
I do think that if Unestablished Juniors, they play very safe, they play in a ball together, it's very hard for CyzoneVN to get the pickoffs, because the CyzoneVN lineup relies on getting those good pickoffs onto Legend, onto Fearless, you know, getting the squishies down first. But here we see Unestablished Juniors actually running a dive comp. It's a mirror matchup.
It's a mirror matchup yet again. We see this a lot actually in the tournament, especially when this current meta, it's all about dive competitions, right? Oh no, Revenant got caught out of position, and Yuki with the replies will take down Papa though. Oh my god, Kenshi with another kill onto us. Both of the supports, but Yuki replies back, and TJ as well. 1-for-1 support is down, and Reborns will take down KJerry out of that mech. Pilot Baby Diva is out, trying to take down Firum on that Tracer though, but won't be able to do so. Yuki is going Havoc kill with this Genji.
Even though Revenant gave that kill away, Yuki just came in, did so much work. He actually dashed in on Kenshi right at the perfect moment. He actually baited Kenshi's deflect out and then just dashed through, took the kill, and just steamrolled from there, just went dashing through the entirety of CyzoneVN.
This is really surprising how Unestablished Juniors was able to deal with the first push coming out from CyzoneVN. This might catch CyzoneVN off guard.
Yeah, I think Papa getting picked up there was very important for Unestablished Juniors. He's going after Legend, gets Legend with a beautiful shotgun to the face of those Shurikens.
So it's a Genji versus Genji situation, but KJ is just annoying the hell out of Yuki, and Firum will finish him up. There's a Diva versus Diva situation on the point, and it will be a self-destruct coming from the side of KJerry there. KJerry will be able to take down Reborns, and KJerry gets another kill. KJerry gets a triple kill!
Oh my goodness, KJerry, he saw the self-destruct coming out from Reborns and he just didn't care. He went after the Baby Diva, he took out Reborns before he could get back into the mech after the ultimate, and they actually take the point with 4 minutes and 40 seconds to get to as far as how UE Juniors push.
It's about, I believe it's 84.81 minutes, I think so. But they still just need to get to that point. It's not as easy as you think, especially when you play against a team such as Unestablished Juniors.
And Icon Walls as well, on that high ground, is very easy for them to defend. So we're going to see if CyzoneVN can get as much mileage out of the cart as what UE Juniors did earlier. But Pyrium actually very low on health. He needs heals right now, but he's in the fight. He's trying to go into the backline of Unestablished.
Don't forget, we have a Nano Blade coming up from the side of CyzoneVN, yet they even have a Primal Rage as well. It's gonna be Ryuji Wakeo Kurai coming through from Kenshi, just trying to take the supports down, going for Fearless, going for anyone actually. KJ will be able to take down Yuki in midair.
And KJerry gets a Diva mech kill onto Legend as well. Maverick doing so much work, takes out Fearless. And I think Yuki actually used the Dragon Blade there, and he actually got taken out straight away by KJerry.
They don't have any ults up at all for the side of Unestablished Juniors here. They do still have Firum, but Firum gets taken down by UE Revenant there.
And Revenant, he has that Primal Rage going, but he gets taken out after that Rebonds once again. Dropping that Diva mech, but doesn't get anyone though. Maverick just pushing the cart. And the UE Juniors need to come back onto this fight right now. They do give Rebonds the Nano Boost. Pyrium gets taken out by Yuki though.
Very nicely played there coming up from Yuki. Will be able to take down Firum, which is pretty much the deal breaker here right now because they do have the Pulse Bomb on their Tracer.
Yeah, but Maverick going in on the supports and Firum going. Kenshi though pulling out the Dragon Blade. Gets the Nano Boost as well. Chops Fearless and he's going after the Diva. But they've crossed the line and CyzoneVN take the first map.
Convincing plays coming up from the side of CyzoneVN. They take the round 2-1, also takes the map. It's gonna be 1-0 to score.
I mean, CyzoneVN. Okay, we saw Yuki do a lot of good work on Unestablished Juniors, but CyzoneVN, Funky, KJerry, just Maverick doing so much work. The tanks and the supports just combining together, getting the right kills.
I want to give shout-outs to KJerry. He was pretty much the MVP, my personal MVP for that match. He was just doing so much work. He knows how to utilize the boost as well. He knows how to utilize the defense matrix as well.
I mean, actually, interestingly, we saw him get so many boost kills, and most people don't actually know that Diva, as she's flying, actually does a bit of damage and got those kills there, but now we're going to go back to Adam.
CyzoneVN really not making it easy for their opponent. They take Eichenwalk and lead the series 1-0.
We are at the second map of the match. Still no idea what the second map is gonna be. They're still choosing. But let's talk about the previous map, Iconball. What happened there?
I mean, I have to say that Legend on that Ana versus Funky on that Ana, Funky just kept his team alive for so long. We did see them both get very good sleep darts on the enemy Winstons, but for some reason Funky is always at the proper positioning, never gets picked off, and he just gets all that healing done onto the tanks, meaning that KJerry and Maverick can just have free reign over Established Juniors.
Okay, both teams love their Diva Winston combinations here, but let's look at the stats a little bit, Suki.
Yeah, so as we look at this, Maverick and KJerry on the side of CyzoneVN, Maverick actually, 74th hero rank onto Winston, and KJerry has an 89.1% win rate on Diva.
I want to point out, Winston's, you might not need to aim with your gun, but it's all about how you use those jumps and how you use your barriers. Is it all about the defensive barriers? It's all about the offensive barriers. Are you going to stop the heals coming from your opponent's Ana towards the people that you're trying to dive?
Yeah, it's about, using your cooldowns effectively. And we saw Maverick actually once again get quite a few kills from the jump packs. So these two heroes, these two players actually, they know how to utilize and squeeze out every single drop of damage that their hero is able to do. On the side of Revenant and Reborns, both of them very good players. Both have played Winston and played Diva quite a bit. But I have to say that Reborns, he's shown up a lot more as Zarya, a bit more of a game changer as Zarya. So his Diva is still very, very good, but I do think that, unfortunately, KJerry in this case got the upper hand.
All right, we just got a call from our admins. The next map is going to be finally a different assault map, Temple of Anubis.
And we're going to Temple of Anubis, and Temple of Anubis, we always see the Pharah Mercy combo. I think that Temple of Anubis is one of those most open 2CP maps or assault maps that allow for the Pharah Mercy combo to go, as well as a Widowmaker.
Yeah, Widowmaker has that upper archway where the Widowmaker can just jump in, but we also see a lot of Winston as well as Genjis on the defending side, because they do know. They do know that they have what it takes for the attacking side to choose those Widowmakers, but we are going to go to the player picks here. So if you, there's nothing too different about CyzoneVN. They love that dive composition all the time. It's the same composition. If it's not broken, why fix it?
But that's the interesting thing, when we look at CyzoneVN's composition, we always think, oh, how are they going to deal with the Pharah Mercy? How are they going to deal against a heavy tank lineup? But they just did it against UnEstablished Juniors. And even though UnEstablished Juniors is a very good team, they did very well. They did the right things at the right times. They got the right kills, but CyzoneVN maybe just a little bit better on the timing, a little bit better on controlling the ultimates.
You agents have never lost Temple of Anubis. That's a little fun fact for you guys, because if you saw earlier on, they loved that TJ and Legend Pharah Mercy combo, and they pretty much played that so much, it's perfected by them.
TJ, very accurate under Pharah. And we've seen Legend, he manages to survive at the most crucial moments to get that 4-man, 5-man res even.
So, without further ado, the second map of the match, of the grand finals itself, is going to be Temple of Anubis.
So, Temple of Anubis, and CyzoneVN actually attacking first here.
Oh, Phil, that's just. Are you gonna tease us with that Orisa? Are you gonna tease us with the Orisa?
It was UnEstablished Juniors that used Orisa on Temple of Anubis during the one of their tournament games. So we're gonna be able to see whether CyzoneVN is just going to tease them or maybe try and show off a little bit on this Orisa.
Well, is this actually going to happen though? Fearless finally not playing a Lucio. He's on that Mercy this time.
Interesting. So they're going for Fearless on that Mercy. It usually is Legend on that Mercy and then letting Fearless stick onto that Lucio. So we're going to see...
Legend's Ana is really good.
It's legendary.
Legendary. Oh my gosh. Yes, it's legendary, Suki. So I'm really looking forward to how Legend's going to play up against the number 2 Ana itself, Funky from Vietnam.
I have to say though, I do like their choices here. With the Lucio change, I think that for Lucio to be effective on defense, you have to always be hugging your tanks. And with this, Legend can actually stay very far back on the upper ground and just sort of heal his tanks from the area, very safe. Doesn't have to worry about the the aggression coming up from CyzoneVN and Fearless as well. On that Mercy, able to be more elusive perhaps than a Lucio.
Exactly, right now, just my mention, if Ferrum finally picking up the Widow, I'm excited to see what's going to happen here.
But you see, right, UnEstablished.Juniors are so smart. They're hiding in the little corners. They're making Ferrum have to, overcommit, move position, choose where he wants to go from, and he can't get a clean shot here. Oh, he's going up. He's trying to look for UnEstablished.Juniors. Only Reborns is inside, but he almost gets taken out immediately already.
Very nice headshot on towards Reborns. It takes him down to half HP. This is where it all happens, Hitsuki. Ferrum is going to be uncontested throughout this whole skirmish itself.
Exactly, and they have to go on the point.
There you
but
go.
Kenshi gets taken out by Revenant as well. In turn gets taken out. So it's a 1-for-1 trade. Yuki gets K-Jerry out of the mech, but Baby Diva is still able to do damage. Yuki though, running, oh my goodness, actually gets out Maverick as well.
The positioning from Yuki on that 76 did not allow Ferrum to get any shots on him at all. And right now, KJ is the only one on point as well. So very nice defensive move there coming out from the side of UnEstablished.Juniors, because Ferrum was up there and the players on the side of UnEstablished.Juniors was really close, and Ferrum actually will be able to take down TJ. This might actually be the perfect opportunity for the side of CyzoneVN to push through. Very nicely played, pushes the barriers, but he still got shots though. He still gets some shots.
Yeah, but since TJ is not there now, it means that, they have playing 5v6 and Revenant is going after Pyram. But in the back lines, Maverick in turn takes out the two supports on the side of UnEstablished.Juniors.
This is what it happens when you are trying to take down that Ferrum, though. You totally forget that your team is under attack.
Maverick just got 4 kills in that fight. While they were chasing after Pyram, they were going after the Widowmaker. CyzoneVN recognizing how vulnerable the rest of the team was. Maverick just going in, just with that Tesla cannon. Doesn't even need to pop his ulti for it.
A really good timing though. 6 minutes left to cap the second point. They can take their time, just compose themselves, get as much ult charges, or they can just like that, just steamroll through.
With the momentum, they just are going in, and Reborns actually does have his ultimate though, so they do have a good defensive ultimate up on the side of UnEstablished.Juniors. Going after Legend.
They want that Fearless down. They want that Mercy down. Going for Legend as well. Pops the Dragon Blade. Doesn't get anyone though, but Reborns with the self-destruct will take him down. And Legend finally gets taken down as well, but Fearless, no more res though.
Yeah, and Imperium takes out Legend. So Revenant now, though, has to pop the Primal Rage, wants to contest on this point. They even swap out to Mei here, TJ. Once again on that Mei, and Fearless still on the Mercy, but gets taken out by K-Jerry.
This is a assault map, a 2 capture point map. Right now, even if they just kept on going, get more kills, but the respawn time coming out. Oh, Kenshi actually will be able to take down Reborns there.
And you're going in aggressively after that good kill. Oh my goodness, that bomb got Yuki out by surprise. Here, doing so much work, going after TJ now on this Mei. He's so low. Can he get a kill on him?
The barrier.
But he drops the Blizzard. But there's no one on the point now. Unfortunately, Maverick does get frozen, and he has to jump back to his team to safety.
Reborns is just doing so much work with this Diva though, and Revenant, I feel like the combination that Reborns has with TJ's Mei is just so much. Whoa, he gets a double kill at Kenshi. This is a perfect opportunity for Cyzone to just push through to the second point. And Yuki actually gets a kill together with Kenshi, drops an Nano Blade, but taking a little bit too long to take down just one Mei. Is that all worth it though?
I know, they want to go after TJ, they want to go after Reborns, but he couldn't get those kills because, with that Mei, you're so survivable, and Revenant even takes Kenshi out as he goes. And it's so difficult to take the Mei out with that ice wall, with that ice block, and I think that was the problem, that Kenshi just didn't know who to go on, and Mei was the only one there, still couldn't get the kill on her.
Yeah, I felt like they need more damage here right now. That's why you see they're actually still staying on their composition here. What do you think about this composition for the side of CyzoneVN?
I mean, if they can execute it the way they've been executing, it definitely works for them, but they have to recognize that now TJ on the Mei, Pyram takes out Legend with a Pulse Bomb!
That's a perfect pick-off from the side of CyzoneVN, and one support down, but there you go, Reborns. Drop this, K-Jerry's gets to take down Yuki with that self-destruct, but Fearless, I'm not even surprised, this guy can take down flankers.
And Yuri Revenant going after Kenshi here. He's in so much trouble, stuck inside that room, gets taken out. He even popped the Primal Rage to keep himself alive on the point. And I mean, CyzoneVN are getting the correct kills, but they're not getting it fast enough. And
yeah.
in this map, the spawn room is just right there.
They need to clear the team in a more, I would say, concise manner. It's not about like taking them one by one. That's what they need to do. Dive compositions on the second point is not really favorable, but it's still possible as well.
I mean, you know, you kind of expect mostly like the Zarya
Zaryas,
combo. Yeah. Once there's a Zarya combo, there's an opportunity for them to go in together and get a team wipe very cleanly. So we do see now Funky has the nano boost going up, and Funky on his Ana, he's doing the right things, but he keeps getting picked off by either TJ or Yuki, who are just, you know, such a scary players right here. But no, TJ drops the Blizzard, takes out Maverick. And the rest of CyzoneVN get away safely for now though, but Kenshi, Revenant wants him so bad. Jumping in onto the Genji, but the Genji is too slippery, gets away.
May might be all smiles, but she is a devil's reincarnate. Drops a Blizzard there, will be able to squeeze everybody and utilizing that ice wall to block the entrance.
And here, Revenant actually fell so low. He gets taken out by K-Jerry just with a boost. And they're going in now, Kenshi with the Nano Blade, gets out DJ straight away, goes after Legend. Going after the Diva now. Rebonds though, he's still alive, still sustaining on the point for his team.
There you go. But Yuki will be able to take down Papa, so Yuki gets a double kill on the pulse bomb. But Maverick will be able to take out the Diva as well. Yuki still on the roll here, but finally gets taken down. This might be it, Zuki.
No, but CyzoneVN, they need to keep the kills going. There's someone still on the point.
TJ
on that Mei. So annoying to deal with right now. And they're trying to go in, they're trying to go after Legend. Legend picks off Kenshi, even though he does get a kill in return. And so now they're going in, and actually, UnEstablished.Juniors is gonna be able to defend here.
This is what 2CP maps is all about. It's not about how many kills you can get, it's how you got those kills and when and where. And right now, where they need to take it out is in Temple of Anubis in the second point.
Oh my goodness, CyzoneVN, they must be so frustrated right now. They're going in against UnEstablished.Juniors, and TJ has to keep himself alive. If Kenshi once again gets a good kill on Legend, good kill on TJ, I think it might be it for them.
But they do have that self-destruct though. I don't know, we might see something very, very, a very good plays coming out from this Diva. We've seen it before, Suki. A 5-man wipe, maybe, just maybe, but Revenant plays super aggressive, but gets slapped, but gets woken up and pops that Primal Rage to stop all the damage coming through.
But then no kills chiming in yet. Everyone is very low on the side of CyzoneVN. Kenshi gets the kill on Yuki though. He wants to go after this Mei. He wants to get TJ out. K-Jerry gets him. But in the end though, can they sustain long enough? Another Diva Mech gets down Kenshi. Rebonds a god with those Diva self-destructs. And this is the last 10 seconds going into it. Cyzone though, they are going to be able to attack this point, or UnEstablished.Juniors is going to be able to hold it.
Maverick gets 2 of the supports down right now. And as you can tell, Papa just trying to contest that point on high ground, not taking any damage at all. But TJ on that Mei is doing so much work at this point. He has been contesting this point, finally gets taken down by Kenshi though. But it is still a 2CP map. And Legend will be taking down K-Jerry and Kenshi with the full loss. Maverick as well takes down Ana. Legend is down. Ferim, this might actually be a really good chance for the side of CyzoneVN to take the point.
Oh my god, they have to stand on the point. They're so close. It's 2 ticks now. Fearless still alive on the point. Fearless is contesting. Kenshi takes out TJ. They take out Fearless.
Are they actually going to do it
Are
though?
they going to get the point here? The Diva, no. The Tracer gets onto the point at the last second.
Recall.
The Diva.
And Rebonds is back on the point together with the Revenant as well. Pops and Pioneer as well. But they're getting kills by kills by kills here. CyzoneVN on a roll.
They need to stand the point. UnEstablished.Juniors, this is their last opportunity to stand here. And wait, they take it. CyzoneVN take the second point in overtime.
What a match. What a match. The relentless, the non-stop aggression coming up from the side of CyzoneVN. I want to point out what happened earlier on. TJ tried to drop the ice block on the point, but the moment he tried to press shift on that point itself, he got pushed away by Papa on that Lucio. So he was forced to go out of that ice block.
And that was just amazing. I mean, okay.
Amazing.
We have to say though, UnEstablished.Juniors, they held that point for 6 minutes. So long there. And CyzoneVN, they just were relentless though. They were going after kill after kill after kill. And you know, we were saying, is this lineup going to work? aren't they going to change to Azaria? Aren't they going to try something different? But no, CyzoneVN say, you know what? We are going to play this lineup and we're going to beat you at it. And in the end, they do manage to get the second point, but it was in overtime. So if UnEstablished Juniors are able to cap the cap the 2 points with time left to go, they still have a chance to take this map.
Yeah, and I'm not even surprised if CyzoneVN will be able to just foothold this first point, because we've seen it before, they've done it before as well, and they did it, almost did it actually in Icon later on.
Yeah, we will have to see how CyzoneVN defend here, but they do swap out Pyrium onto that soldier. So there are certain maps where we've seen Pyrium or Kenshi swap out of Tracer or Genji onto that soldier, and I think they are waiting actually for that TJ Farah.
But so far, wow, Temple of Anubis, this map, that was a little bit too much for me to handle, man, especially on that second point.
That was just, I mean, CyzoneVN. They make things work when you thought that it wouldn't work, right? We saw Kenshi with that Nano Blade going in twice, 3 times, 4 times, and it didn't really manage to get them the second point. But then that final time, once he went in together, I think it was K Jerry's Diva Mech Bomb as well. In combination with that, they took out pretty much almost the entire team straight away, and they got so much out of it, considering that UnEstablished Juniors actually held off for 6 minutes, not giving CyzoneVN a single tick, and then CyzoneVN just full capping it in overtime.
I want to point out that TJ on that main, that was pretty much the reason why they held that point so long is because of TJ.
But also Reborns on that Diva, he just did so much work. But I have to say, on the side of CyzoneVN, Maverick on that Winston, he got the right targets. He always went for the correct kills, and because of that, they managed to take out 3, 4. You know, just with Maverick just running after people. It was a pretty intense fight there.
If we want to look at the Diva Winston combos here, Maverick as well, he is both actually on top 98%.
Exactly, and I have to say though, Maverick, he has a bit more time, I believe, or he has played a bit more competitive matches onto Winston, so he's more of a career Winston, as we like to say.
Yeah, it's a career Winston.
And it shows, right? Because they really know how to use the jump packs, to the most effect, as well as his barrier. He doesn't just drop it willy-nilly. You know, we mostly see Winstons when they jump in, they just drop the barrier just to survive for themselves, but he always saves it for his team. And what he does is he doesn't use it defensively. He always uses it aggressively. Instead of hiding inside the bubble, he actually traps the entire enemy team inside his bubble, so they can't shoot out of it.
Yeah, let's look at Reborns as well as K Jerry here. Both Diva, really strong Diva players here. But what's interesting to see is that Reborns doesn't really play competitive matches at all. I mean, looking at the stats here.
Yeah, I'm sure that, you know, UE Juniors as a group, they probably do a lot more scrimming, I would say. So I don't think in general. Yeah, so in general, yeah. So Revenant and Reborns probably not as much time in competitive as Maverick or K Jerry. So, you know, it depends how you like to train as a team. Some teams like to spend a lot of time in competitive mode. Some teams like to spend time scrimming against teams that they know so that they can practice certain things. But we've seen CyzoneVN, they just seem to be able to run this lineup without, I don't know, without any sort of
hindrance, I would say.
Yeah, hindrance.
We're going to go back straight into the game right now, and it's going to be on the side of UnEstablished Juniors. They're going to be attacking right now.
And as they are attacking, we're going to see whether their TJ Legend Farah Mercy combo is going to bring them as much success as they had previously.
But they're allowing them to just go through without any damage at all. But very clever plays are coming from CyzoneVN. Yeah, falling all the way back and doesn't realize. Oh, they do know that someone is here.
No, so Revenant jumped up there. The entirety of UnEstablished Juniors wanted to flank up onto that top left side, but there was no one from CyzoneVN there, so it was a bit of a wasted trip coming out from UnEstablished Juniors, and Reborn's actually going very low. Revenant gets taken out by Kenshi even. Oh my goodness, the mind games coming out from Cyzone with their positioning just a bit too strong here.
Look at how TJ is in the air to get a Legend, just surviving throughout this whole skirmish itself, but will be able to take down Legend as well. Really good defense here coming out from the side of CyzoneVN.
It was such smart positioning. They made UnEstablished Juniors think that their team was on the top left, when actually they were all on the top right, and they just ran away and they forced UnEstablished Juniors to come towards them. So a bit of I would say, fun play is coming out here from CyzoneVN with their positioning.
Yeah, UnEstablished Juniors here needs to regroup and recompose themselves for the next push, and they're taking a different route here, Suki.
Yeah, so now they went to the other side, but there's no one there once again. So Revenant again caught out with no idea where the CyzoneVN team is. So CyzoneVN playing a very elusive game, and we see the Dragon Blade Kenshi pulling it out. Gets out Yuki, and I think he's gonna get rebounds out of the mech as well.
Yep, we'll be able to take down the Pilot Diva as well, clearing the side. There you go. I mean, it's okay to go to the top right and then utilizing that higher ground advantage, but they don't really have anyone, for example, like a 76 to just apply damage from up top.
And he wants to go after Legend. He wants to go after this Mercy. He does take him out. So, the targets coming in. Maverick and Kenshi just combining to get all these kills. You know, the way that CyzoneVN, they sort of lure UnEstablished Juniors in with a bit of false security and then jump on the same target all at once. And I think that's how they make that lineup work.
Exactly. Right now, Funky does have the Nano boost. They do have a lot of outs, so both teams actually, we might see a really huge team fight for the next fight.
But they want to get Legend. They want to know where that flying Mercy is. Are they gonna get down? No, but the sound barrier coming out from Fearless actually keeps them all alive. And Yuki draws the Dragon Blade, takes out Pyram. They do take out Legend, but K Jerry with that bomb takes out Yuki, and Kenshi pulls out his own Dragon Blade. Is he gonna be able to take out Reborns? I believe, as well as Revenant, who has a Primal Rage.
Out of all the people he could get with that self-destruct, he got Legend that had a res.
Exactly, and Yui Revenant, now they want to go after KJ, they want to get him off his mech. He does get the health pack though, and Revenant now and Maverick just having a bit of a monkey fight right there. But Reborns gets KJ out of his mech now, and they do get Revenant though, so CyzoneVN opportunity here, they keep coming back to the point.
They will be able to just clear the team yet and yet again, but there you go, 4-man res coming through from Legend. They might finally be able to cap the point, but no kill so far coming by. TJ gets a kill onto us. Kenshi that's reached 1 DPS down for the side of CyzoneVN. This is the perfect opportunity, but it's a back and forth situation. Funky takes down Revenant as well. TJ will be able to take out K Jerry, even out of that Pilot Diva as well, but Pharaoh comes back to the point, will take down TJ as well. Still, the fight is going on at the point. They need to cap this first point. They only have 24 seconds left. But Firum comes back with the Helix Rocket, takes down Fearless on the Lucio.
And Reborns, he has so little health on the Diva mech. Firum now needs to get a kill, needs to get someone down here, but he has to hide. And Reborns takes out Papa with a headshot in Baby Diva form, but Maverick gets a kill onto Revenant. Pyram in so much trouble now, he's getting attacked from all sides, but Maverick though gets Reborns out of the mech, doing so much work. He still has Primal Rage.
How is Funky keeping his team alive? Very nice. Nate there coming out from this Anna main.
Oh my goodness.
Team yet again, K Jerry and the self-destruct together with that Dragon Blade. They full hold that first point and be able to take the map 2-0.
Oh my goodness, CyzoneVN.
CyzoneVN relentless. Took the second map, leads the series 2-0.
What a match it was. Convincing defensive hold coming up from the side of CyzoneVN.
CyzoneVN, I think, have just rewritten the way you defend on Temple of Anubis. They went to the top right and they just, baited UnEstablished Juniors in, and then they moved to the top left, and then UnEstablished Juniors went to the top right to try and counter them. And my goodness.
They needed that high ground advantage, but you have to realize about your team composition. TJ as well as Legend, they have that Fair Mercy combo. They don't need a high ground advantage. They don't have a 76 to just take him down. They don't have that just from on top ground, just take him down. When they go up to that top ground, you need to know what your heroes have in store.
It was just mind-blowing. I think Pyram on that soldier just did so much work, and Maverick once again surviving for Anna, forever. Because of Funky's Anna.
I mean, I want to point out Funky's Anna. This guy is not number 2 in the world for no reason here. He just kept his teammates alive. Even during when Ferrum popped the tactical visor, he was really close on getting taken down. And then one nade just came in and saved him and kept him alive.
And the thing about Ana as well, you need to recognize which of your teammates are your priority, but also who can you heal. You know, they saw Revenant on the point with that Winston barrier, so he couldn't get the big heals onto his tanks who were on the point. Instead, he prioritizes getting Pyrium, and Pyrium in the end gets a team wipe out of that. And, you know, Maverick as well, chiming in for kills, it was just beautiful plays coming from CyzoneVN. They, you know, the pressure was on.
Yeah, I want to talk about Maverick. The way he utilizes those barriers was just so good. What he did was he just jumped in. He did not use the barriers yet. What he did was he blocked the barriers from the Ana as well to just stop the heals coming through. So that's pretty much how they actually got to that first point as well.
I mean, you know, with the Reinhardt, it's easier. Okay, with the Reinhardt, it's with the shield, right? It's easy to direct where you want to defend, where you want to block the heals coming up from the enemy team. But as a Winston, it's different. It's a bubble cooldown. So, you know, you have to plan out exactly how you want to go into the team fight. You must preempt what the enemy team wants to do. And the things that Maverick did it perfectly, and he just somehow managed to stay alive, just stay a bit elusive, stay behind, get a bit of heal, go back out again, and just so much work done by the tanks of CyzoneVN. But I don't know, I'm just a bit blown away right now by how well they defended that.
I mean, one of the reasons why I would say Winston's mostly favorite picked heroes in the current competitive scene is due to the fact that before I think it's a couple of patches ago, where the cooldown was reset only when the barrier was gone, and right now it's going to be different. Right now, the moment you pop that barrier, your cooldown starts. So you get that barriers as faster than usual.
I mean, I have to say though that, you know, this change is actually pretty good because there's a consistency, you know, there's a consistency with that new change, you know, so Winston players also don't have to keep second guessing when their barrier is gonna go down.
Oh, we got a word here. The next map is going to be Oasis. I can't wait because we've never seen Oasis played so far.
And Oasis, I think, one of my personal favorite maps with the jump pad. I love the jump pad, right? And there's so much verticality, there's so much ways, you know, you can, you know, get a McCree going up there, you can get a soldier going up there, and, you know, the high ground is just so good on Oasis.
Now, high ground McCree, high noon. Maybe you're going to see on that one of the rounds of the map itself. So without further ado, we're going to start the third map of the grand final. CyzoneVN versus Unestablished Juniors. It's going to be Oasis. Welcome to Oasis. Oasis. So I'm really looking forward because I love this map. This is my personal favorite control map.
Is it?
Yes, I love this map because the jump pads are so fun to utilize, and then they have different types of maps which can also lead to different heroes.
I actually call the phase of the map with the jump pad the bounce house. I think Seagull was the one who was doing it as well. But you know, the bounce house, going up there with a Bastion, it's quite fun. So I'm very excited to see how the teams play around this, but we do see CyzoneVN once again, their favorite comp.
I'm not even gonna I'm not even gonna talk about their compositions so far because they've been using this composition throughout the whole entire phase of the tournament. You know what's interesting? The other teams know. They know about this composition, but they have yet to be able to deal with it.
I have a feeling that CyzoneVN are just daring people to say, look, you think that you can face us, you think that you know how to counter this composition, well, you really don't. And here we see though TJ and Legend once again on that Pharah Mercy combo, and we're gonna see whether they're gonna get the same sort of success as they got previously. But TJ raining in damage from far, actually doing quite a lot of good damage onto the side of CyzoneVN.
Well, there you go, trying to see if you can actually deal any damage, but KJ just focusing down Legend. Will get taken down on that Mercy. That's a huge pick up there. And Kenshi might actually go for the Pharah as well. Kenshi will take down TJ as well. The Pharah Mercy combo is going by Booms coming in from Fearless. Will take Funky down, but it's okay. Revenant with the replies as well. Maverick will get taken down and respawns. I mean, okay, Jerry will be able to get the mech out of Reborns as well, but Firam is going ape with this Tracer yet again. I'm not even surprised.
I mean, what we saw there, we saw 3 heroes just going straight for Legend. We saw KJ, we saw Maverick, we saw Kenshi, all going after that Mercy. And what can you do against that sort of aggression?
I mean, you can switch it out. You can just maybe use a McCree, just pop the flashbangs and stop the aggression coming through from this Daikon. But then don't forget, there is a D.Va, there is a Winston as well. The barriers, the defense matrix, you can stop anything there in the tracks.
And they're going after
Look at
Legend. Once again, Legend is so low. Gets taken out by KJ. KJ now going after TJ. Takes him out too with a headshot from the D.Va.
The target prioritization coming out from the side of CyzoneVN is just so good and so magnificent to watch.
It's just so planned. It looks so concise. It seems like you're watching like a science experiment where everything is going exactly CyzoneVN's way. Oh, and Kenshi actually getting a pretty good deflect there onto TJ.
Kenshi actually got 3 direct headshots on towards, 2 actually on towards that Tracer there. Almost got taken out. But the usual work here, Kurai coming through. Kenshi pops the Dragon Blade. Sound Barrier is there as well. But only gets 1 though, but Maverick will just push through. And I do believe, oh my goodness gracious me. Is he going to be taken? He actually got to poop out that D.Va to the point.
So K-Jerry was a bit too aggressive there, and Revenant, recognizing that he had no more boost, was able to take out K-Jerry with 1 fell swoop. But at the same time, 73% now for CyzoneVN.
But I mean, it's still good. We've seen it before. The comebacks are real.
Exactly. The round is not over until it's over.
Yeah.
And we do see Legend now swapping out to that Zenyatta. I like this change coming from UnEstablished.Juniors.
Go, Legend switches up to a Zenyatta. They probably gonna utilize it, but the boops coming in from the D.Va, K-Jerry, and then followed up by Kenshi with the dash resets on towards Fearless as well. And they will be able to cap the point back. They'll be lit up by the sleep dust yet again, Funky.
Funky and Fearless took out Yuki by themselves. They didn't even need any help from the DPS or the tanks. CyzoneVN and Funky, my goodness, you are a god with those sleep darts, man.
I want to see how his reactions as well on that. I just want to sit down beside him and look at his mouse and how do you land those sleep darts, man? It's not easy because sleep darts are projectiles. It takes time to travel to your target.
Yeah, and here we see Winston jumping in.
Ooh.
Legend gets a good kill onto Papa though. And now they're going in Revenant. He got stuck, he gets taken out by Pyrim. It doesn't matter though, Kenshi going in for more, but Yuki getting the trade out of them. And can CyzoneVN sustain now? Fearless, he's still alive though.
Yeah, Fearless still trying to take down, I do believe that's TJ on that Tracer, but Funky will finish him up, as well as KJ takes down Yuki, going for the last one, which is Fearless on the point as well. No, but D.Va as well as Revenant is still on the point. Oh, there you go, self-destruct has been, but will he get anyone though? Nope, unfortunately, but the Transcendence coming in from the side of UnEstablished.Juniors will keep everybody alive, but then again, he gets taken down instantly right after that.
And Kenshi, even though his Dragon Blade didn't do anything, it actually grouped all of UnEstablished.Juniors together. Yuki though pops the Dragon Blade. Doesn't matter though, Papa with the sound barriers keeps his team alive.
KJ is doing so much work as well together. The combinations coming up from the side of KJ as well as Kenshi. They just dealt with the relentless respawns coming up from the side of UnEstablished.Juniors here.
I mean, KJ does have that D.Va mech. They want to take out Reborns. He's gonna lose his mech very, very soon. Now he does. And now baby D.Va form. Can Reborn survive? No, he gets taken out by Kenshi. Legend does kill KJ. But Revenant and Maverick going at it. Monkey. And instead, Maverick pops the ultimate, chases after Revenant.
They even still have the Pulse Bomb on Firam as well. Really close. Nano Boost as well coming through. But Maverick will finish off Fearless. Just 1 support down. But there you go. 2-for-2 situation here. Revenant gets taken down. But Kenshi as well as KJ will take down Yuki and TJ as well. The only one on point is Reborns. Reborns needs to just hold this point and stall it for the longest time possible. But it's okay.
He gets taken out in the end, and CyzoneVN take a very convincing first point on Oasis.
Well, I mean, the damage is coming out from the side of UnEstablished.Juniors. They did pretty well, but I want to point out that KJ on that D.Va was just... okay, it's not just KJ. It's Maverick, it's KJ, as well as Kenshi.
Yeah,
because these three are the core of the damage coming up from the side of CyzoneVN.
Exactly. These three always stick together, always going together, and then you have Pyram flanking around the back.
Exactly.
So, you know, Unestablished Juniors, Reborns did a lot of good work on that Diva, but he's now swapping out onto the Zarya and Yuki onto the Roadhog. So they don't want to play the game that CyzoneVN are playing. They're going to try their own strat, the triple tank with the McCree.
Exactly, right now TJ is on that much. McCree, ooh, very nice headshots here to start off the round with. So let's see, you can actually land a flashbang on towards that Tracer here. He knows that, you know what, I need to deal with this Tracer. Gonna take him down first and then followed up with the flanks coming in as well.
He wants to, he needs to watch out for the Tracer, but he also needs to rain damage from the front. He is McCree, the damage leader for his team. The Tracer though,
there you go.
Gets the pick up on Pyram.
That is how it should be done there. Takes out Pyram with a flashbang and left click on the head. Revenant follows up with a kill on towards Maverick as well. Can he land a hook here? Yuki trying to go and see. You're gonna see, there you go. Lands a hook onto it, but the sleep dance coming together with the Nano. Oh my goodness, he was trying to heal himself, but he didn't realize that he got anti.
Exactly. And K Jerry here, he's doing a lot of Pyram again gets taken out by TJ Pyram. This McCree doing so much work, get another kill onto K Jerry as well.
Not to mention, Reborn saved his teammate with the barrier as well. And the heals followed up by Legend as well. Look at this. The Unestablished is on a roll on the second round of the map.
I mean, they've got the right kills, and look at the ultimates building up now. CyzoneVN, they need to think how they want to go into this Pyram. Actually got picked off so early on both times in the fight.
Revenant here, he does have the Earth Shatter. They do have High Noon Sound Barrier as well as Nano Boost on the side of Unestablished Juniors here. They do have the Pulse Bomb as well as the Dragon Blade. There you go, Ryuji KO Kurai coming through, but Earth Shatter's coming, but it get anyone though, it doesn't get anyone though, Suki.
Unfortunately, Kenshi still manages to get a kill onto TJ with the Dragon Blade, has 8 health. And he almost gets taken out by Yuki, but he actually deflected that shot to survive. Pyram takes out Revenant in the front.
Oh!
And the beautiful hook from Yuki takes out Kenshi. But the point is actually ticking in CyzoneVN's favor now.
Still back on CyzoneVN here. Graviton on. He gets eaten up by the Diva. K Jerry knew it was about to happen. He was ready for that and pop the self-destruct. Can he get anyone though? He gets Yuki as well. What a play coming up from K Jerry.
Oh, and the pulse bomb from Pyram takes out TJ. Oh my goodness, Unestablished Juniors, they're actually getting picked up one by CyzoneVN here.
Oh my goodness. The ult coordination coming up from the CyzoneVN is very, very well thought through.
I mean, they played this lineup, they know how it works. I mean, Reborns, he threw that Graviton Surge, it was a very hopeful one, and K Jerry instantly knew how to react to that.
Now they do have the Sound Barrier, they do have Funky on the Nano Boost as well. That probably is the two support there. Your Nano Boost on that yet again. I'm not even surprised. Maverick trying to see if he can actually deal any damage onto us with tanks instead on the front lines. But Pyram will be able to take down KJ, followed up 2 down for the side of Unestablished Units here. And KJ gets to get taken out of the mech, and Maverick is just going balls deep here.
They're just going very aggressively. He actually pulls out the Dragon Blade right in front of Unestablished Juniors spawn. Gets 2 kills, but he gets taken out in the end. A bit too aggressive coming out from Kenshi here.
Revenant right now does have the Earth Shatter though. Probably gonna, this is pretty much crucial. How he gets this Earth Shatter is when they can actually get this point back.
Exactly, and here we're gonna see Kenshi though coming back in without the Dragon Blade. Now he used it to get a couple of kills at the end, but Maverick gets a jump pad kill onto Legends, and Reborns, he gets the Ana boost, and he has 92% energy right now. He actually drops the Graviton Surge, actually gets a good Graviton Surge onto Funky, but K Jerry gets back into the mech. He's still alive, he still has the mech, almost gets taken out. Papa on Reborns.
Kenshi with a kill onto STJ as well. They might actually secure this round of the map. Will not be able to get back in time. And 2-0 the score in favor of Cyzone for Oasis, the 3rd map of the match.
Oh my goodness. CyzoneVN have done so well. They've just managed to cycle Unestablished Juniors. Every time Unestablished Junior gets a heads up, we always think, aren't Cyzone going to change out? Aren't they going to try something different? Is this how they want to fight? And interestingly
is this how it's gonna be right now? Finally, after 10 years maybe, a triple tank combo coming out from the side of Cyzone.
But meanwhile, if you look on the side of Unestablished Juniors, they've actually, in a way, tried to mirror what Cyzone are gonna play. And we're going to see here I mean, maybe they just want, maybe for this section of the map, the bounce house, they know how they want to run it. This is the map, this is the point of the map where there is a jump pad, there is the opportunity for Reinhardt, for all the people who actually normally cannot fly, to go flying.
Yeah, Firam right now on the 76. There you go, Yuki as well on the 76 yet again. But look at the amount of tankiness they have on the side of CyzoneVN. They are really hard to take down, Suki.
And actually, Reborn's got very low right there. And Kenshi now on that Roadhog. He wants to get a good hook here. He wants to get... he almost got Legend there on that
He managed
Mercy.
to just fly out in time. Legend, you are one slippery Mercy main here going in. Maverick will be able to take down Revenant as well. Jerry will take down Legend as well. The hook's coming in. I do believe that's a hook coming up from Kenshi, pulling a Legend in.
Yes, Kenshi on that Reinhardt, as well as Maverick on that Reinhardt. Sorry. Maverick on that Reinhardt, as well as Kenshi on that Roadhog. Doing so much for these two tanks are both RH, man.
Yeah, RH indeed. Right now, we do have the Nano Boost as well as Legend. Has the Resurrection as well on that Mercy. This might actually be a huge turnover for the side of UnEstablished Juniors. They need to know when to die as a team.
Exactly, and TJ has that damage boost, but it doesn't matter. Jerry on the D.Va actually just nullifying a lot of the damage, and TJ actually getting taken quite low here. He does have Legend on him though, so he's pretty safe, but we do see... I believe that was a nano boost on to Pyrium there by Funky.
Reborns does have that self-destruct as well, but Jerry yet again another huge pickup and both supports down on the side of UnEstablished Juniors here. Sound barriers has been popped as well. Super confident plays coming out from the side of CyzoneVN.
Oh my goodness, Yuki.
Look at that.
Yuki had the tactical visor up, and Jerry just no respect. He just flies in with the defensive matrix and takes out Yuki by himself. And Maverick on that, they're so aggressive. They're going onto the other half of the map, which actually belongs to UnEstablished Juniors. And Legend still hasn't been able to pop his revive yet.
They are already 70% to get this point. They might actually will be taking this map if UnEstablished Juniors doesn't reply. They do have 3 ults, and Legend needs to stop getting taken down. He gets picked up way too easily.
But Kenshi though, he's a bit low now. Revenant popping, no, he actually gets slapped. He popped the Primal Rage, gets slapped, gets hooked, and he's so low right now even. Oh my goodness, they do drop the sound barrier coming out from Fearless. Pyram though took out TJ before the fight started, but Legend actually revived him.
Look at that, they're just falling back. They know that, you know what, let's take it calm and compose ourselves. It's okay to give that a point, but Revenant with the replies as well. Funky Buffera with a tactical visor will take down Revenant as well. They're still holding these points again, and they know they need to take down Legend. Legend! Will he get taken down there? Still alive.
There's actually 3 players onto the point for UnEstablished Juniors. They're trying to survive. Oh my goodness, the hooks from Kenshi takes out Reborns on that Tracer.
And Legend gets taken out yet again. Yuki will take out the mech out of KJ, but is that all, Shiro? That it is!
CyzoneVN seems unstoppable at this moment. Can UnEstablished Juniors climb out of this very deep hole they found themselves in? Cyzone leads 3 games to 0.
Wow, what a match it has been so far. CyzoneVN takes down UnEstablished Juniors 3-0 on Oasis.
Oh my goodness, and this is a best of 7, which means that the last map could be the last one.
Exactly. Let's look at a little bit of the stats here right now for Kenshi against Yuki.
Yeah, so if we look at Kenshi and Yuki, they've both played a lot of Genji in the tournament, and Kenshi's Genji, he does have slightly higher eliminations per minute than Yuki, but at the same time, Yuki has a lot of hours on that Genji in competitive mode.
Career Genji. Oh, you want to say career Genji?
Career Genji.
Yeah.
And also we saw them play the Roadhog together. Well, not together, but against each other.
Against each other, yeah.
Yeah. So we see Yuki play that Roadhog quite a lot. He does pull it out once in a while, but I think against the Cyzone lineup, it wasn't as effective. You know, whereas Kenshi, when he was on the Roadhog, he got Legend. He got those good hooks onto the more susceptible heroes on the side of UnEstablished Juniors.
I want to hear the communication coming out from the side of Cyzone. They seem to be very, very strong when it comes to teamwork. So I just got a few words from the admin as well. It's going to be the next map will be Dorado.
and it's going to be the first time actually that we've seen Dorado in this tournament. So let's go into the game.
Let's go into what might be the final map of the grand final itself. Next up, Dorado.
And here we're going to see UnEstablished Juniors actually going to take the attacking side first.
Alright, for payload maps, it's a little bit different. You need to push the payload all the way. There's no capture points. It's all about moving on the payload.
It's about moving that little truck as far as it can go through the map. And, you know, in Dorado, we actually see quite a few teams get stuck in this first archway. But also we've seen teams push all the way to the end and then having trouble right at that final point. So we're going to see how CyzoneVN are going to be able to defend this against UnEstablished Juniors.
I mean, they're still going for that young dive comp maybe, but KJ is switching up a little bit here. Switching up to a 76, but they don't have that Reinhardt to just block the damage on this chokehold. Because usually what you see in most cases, for the most part, Reinhardts are utilized to block the damage for the 76 to just apply damage from on high ground or when they go down from the choke point.
But Jerry actually, interestingly, not on that Diva, and even Papa playing Ana. So Funky gets to play Zenyatta here. A lot of swap-ups coming up from Cyzone on this fourth map.
Let's not count out how strong Funky's Zenyatta is here. He's a force to be reckoned with.
I mean, if he's accurate with the score up as well as those balls, the orbs, he's gonna do a lot of damage here coming out from Funky.
There you go.
Ooh.
Map is on. We almost got hit by that grenade then. Side of UnEstablished Juniors still pushing through the payload and realize that hey, we have flankers coming in from the back lines and they have the traces as Genji on top.
Pyram actually picks off Revenant before the fight even starts, and Maverick, he just took the aggression away from UnEstablished Juniors and then just goes back in again once he gets the heals from Papa.
Very nicely played coordination here coming up from Funky. Oh, that's a very nice 3 shurikens on the head by Kenshi. And Kenshi realized that, you know what, I'm not gonna just... He does have it. You know why he fought? You know why he fought? He has the orb. That's why he was confident. He was so confident in fighting against that Winston.
I know, most oh my god, he pulled
the sleep darts!
The sleep dart though, coming out of Legend, just too good here. But still, they actually do get quite a lot of good kills on the side of CyzoneVN. Meanwhile, UnEstablished Juniors, they pick off Pyram by Rebonds.
What's it's interesting to see, even after that sleep dart, Kenshi still stayed alive.
Yeah, I mean, you know, the aggression coming out from CyzoneVN is just too much, I think, for UnEstablished Juniors to deal with, right? And oh my goodness, Fearless couldn't get away from that tactical visor. Yuki though gets a beautiful hook onto Kenshi and the kill.
Right now, Revenant switches up to a Diva, just blocking the damage coming up. But Farah with the Pulse Bomb! Oh, take down Legend as well. There's one support down. What an amazing pickup there.
And Maverick is gonna take Revenant out of his mech. What a play. He even gets the Ana boost at the end. Wants to take out Yuki. Ends it with a punch. And he's going in onto the support. He's doing so much work. CyzoneVN are not even letting UnEstablished Juniors get out of their spawn.
It's already been around sub 2 minutes for them to just push this payload. They're not even close to that archway.
Oh my goodness, and here we see Pyram and Kenshi holding up that high ground, doing so much work. He's actually trying to get damage onto Rebonds, but Rebonds does pop the bubble onto himself. He's going in now, trying to look for a good target. Kenshi, I think, deciding who he wants to go on, but Maverick jumping up, getting away from the damage, and going back in again. Here he is, going in onto that Diva, trying to cause as much havoc on that Winston as possible.
They do have the Transcendence out, but Funky gets taken down right before he can actually take out that Transcendence from his ultimate there. But Maverick does have that Primal Rage, but there you go! Triple kills coming from the side of CyzoneVN. We'll just stop them in their tracks. UnEstablished Juniors need to regroup. They even got the mech on the Diva, and Rebonds man, he gets taken down as well. Follows up by the Kenshi, takes down Revenant on the pilot Diva. What a way to hold this point.
There was a critical kill. The moment they start getting the kills, UnEstablished Juniors, Rebonds couldn't drop the Graviton Surge even though he was high energy. And now he has to start from 0 energy once again. He needs to get a few good barriers out before he can go in with that ultimate.
They have those ultimates ready to go. They do have the Nano Visor to pop out. They do have the whole hook as well as a Graviton Surge to utilize later on. But Funky does out. Graviton Surge. A very nice nade coming out from Legend there. Is there any follow-up though? But Kenshi with the Nano Blade is just so much to handle. Will take the Diva out of the mech. KJ even popped the Tactical Visor as well.
That Graviton Surge was very hopeful from Reborns, and you know, it was so smart. CyzoneVN taking that high ground, forcing Unestablished Juniors to come towards them. And having that high ground meant that Graviton Surge actually couldn't get as much work as he wanted done. And Reborns, recognizing this, swaps out to that Winston.
Oh my goodness, they only have 30 seconds left, Suki. There you go, pops the self-destroy. He's gonna get anyone. He does get KJ though. That's a huge pick off there. They do take down Funky as well on them. Zenyatta here. There you go, Primal Rage has been popped. What they need to do right now is push that payload.
They need to get that Maverick actually very low. Can he get away? He actually does get away, and he rejoins with his team. Papado gets picked off, and they need to defend. Are they going to try and defend this point?
They might actually be able to get the point back in time here right now, Suki. Kenshi. Oh, there you go. They're still trying to contest his point. No, they didn't. They didn't actually contest the point.
No, Maverick went in, but Yuki picked him off right away, and then the kills chiming in for Unestablished Juniors. They bought themselves 2 minutes and 20 seconds more to get to the second checkpoint.
This is great here coming up from the side of Unestablished Juniors. They can snowball through this phase here on this the second phase of the payload for the side of Dorado here.
But CyzoneVN, they actually swap back onto their favorite lineup.
Here we go again.
So here we go. We're going to see if they're going to be able to hold it here in the street phase for Dorado.
DJ, that's 76 right now. Yuki has the Dragon Blade as well. Fearless has the South. Oh, there you go. Dragon Blade. Oh, with one fell swoop, Yuki takes 2 down instantly. Oh my goodness, another great says hello to Yuki before he takes him down. What a sleep dart as well. But there you go. That's pretty much, he did a really good job, but his teammates all got taken down.
It's true. I mean, Yuki kept Funky out of the fight long enough for his team to get a heads up in that particular area. But now Kenshi, he's very close to his Dragon Blade, and Funky also 40% to his ultimate though.
Still trying to he does have that Dragon Blade here, pops it out. Doesn't get anyone though yet. Yuki will be able to take down Funky from long range as well. Anna gets taken down. Firum with a kill on towards Yuki as well. Oh! Revenant with the self-destruct will take down Maverick in mid-air.
Maverick tried to pop that shield barrier onto that Diva ulti, but he just couldn't get the timing right. And here we see Kenshi just trying desperately to survive. He does have heals coming up from Funky though, and Papa on that Lucio being very elusive, but Kenshi gets taken out by Reborns on that Winston. And now here we go, CyzoneVN coming back onto point. Funky actually getting taken low here, but they're all going in on Maverick. Maverick, maybe he popped the Primal Rage, going in onto the entire team of Unestablished Juniors, and they're not even fighting on the card. TJ gets a kill. Yuki, TJ with that Tactical Visor actually takes out 2 in that fight.
They might have finally found their groove here. Unestablished Juniors, non-stop and relentless aggressiveness coming up from this team. They get to the second point.
I mean, they do have 1 minute and 40 seconds. CyzoneVN bled a lot of time out of this team in the beginning. We'll have to see if they're going to be able to push to the end. But looking at the ultimates, Legend and Yuki have the Nano Blade, I believe, going at any moment now.
But they don't even have to give it out to Yuki. They're going to give it out to Reborns just to take it there. Oh! There's sleep darts for both sleep darts. Even the Nano Blade goes back down. Funky with the sleep darts. Wow!
Oh my goodness. And Yuki got picked off there. And it means that now Unestablished Juniors a bit thin on the point. Maverick going in after Reborns. Going in after Revenant now. He's actually half health. They might get him out of the mech. They get him out of the mech. This is crucial.
They can just leave him there.
Exactly.
What they can do is they can leave him there and just leave him to just stay on their Pilot Diva and get that ult charge, because right now they have subs around 50 seconds to just push this pillar to the last point.
And that's exactly what they did. They just jumped away, left him alone, but he is 50% into it already. He is getting a lot of chip damage onto KJ and onto Maverick.
Taking a lot of damage there by KJ on that Diva. Does have that self-destruct. They have a lot of ult charges that drop the sound barrier from the side of Unestablished Juniors, but Phil will be able to take down Yuki.
Oh my goodness, and once again, Revenant loses the mech the moment he gets back into it and gets taken out. 20 seconds left, but Legend picks off Firum and Fearless picks off Papa. The support on the side of CyzoneVN are down right now.
Maverick will be able to take down Reborns. There's one. He does have the primary range as well just before he got taken down. And Revenant needs to get back in time to touch the payload.
But TJ, he needs to pop this visor. They have only 5 seconds left. They need to jump on the point. But the self-destruct though doesn't take down anyone, but Maverick gets 3 in the back line. This Winston.
They even have the Nano Boost as well as the Primal Rage coming out from the side of CyzoneVN to utilize it and pops the Nano Boost onto us. I do believe it is Kenshi actually. Doesn't even need a Dragon Blade to give. Funky gets another kill onto his Reborns. Finally gets the Dragon Blade, will pop it, and I do believe they're gonna be holding this point. 2 points though on the side of UnEstablished Juniors.
So CyzoneVN, they did manage to defend very well in the first section, even with that, I want to say unorthodox for them lineup, right? But then they actually allowed, I wouldn't say, UnEstablished Juniors actually managed to push all the way. They did very well aggressively during the streets phase, but once they got into that little doorway, once again, CyzoneVN just went ape, I want to say, Maverick on that Winston, doing so much work there.
Yeah, exactly. And not to forget how Funky got those sleep darts. I still wonder until now. The thing is that he didn't just sleep any Genji. He slept, or he always waited for that nano boosted Genji Dragon Blade to pop out. The moment he realized that, oh, you pop out your Dragon Blade, it's fine. You know what? I'm just gonna sleep you down.
Yeah, and he landed, I think it was 2 or 3 crucial sleep darts onto Yuki there, and Funky he's just playing out of his mind. I mean, we saw him say hello to Yuki as he got that sleep on him, and now we're going to see whether CyzoneVN are going to be able to attack the point and push it as far as how UnEstablished have done.
If you look at the composition, it's been this composition so far throughout this whole top 4 itself. CyzoneVN has never switched, even throughout the tournament. They have still used this composition throughout the whole tournament, so it's very nice. But right now, Funky switches up to a, but no, I'm probably gonna switch out for the Funky for this the Sonic Arrow, and then switches out to a Ana.
I mean, CyzoneVN, they did try a new lineup, but even with that new lineup, I think it was Papa on Ana, you know, and Funky on the Zenyatta. It was an interesting switch up, and it actually held off the first point for so long as well. So they obviously have a game plan, even though we always say that they run the same lineup. The game plan coming up from CyzoneVN here is just to play what they're good at, and when they think they can try something else, they will.
They know though. UnEstablished Juniors know what kind of composition the side of CyzoneVN is going to pull out. They do have the Reborns as well as Yuki. Right now, Reborns instead is going to be playing the Reinhardt. What flexible players we have here for the side of UnEstablished Juniors.
Yeah, and Revenant still sticking on that Diva, so Reborns trying something different with that Reinhardt. And they're holding the high ground here very effectively from UnEstablished Juniors. I mean, you know, they have the tanks, they're going to sustain, but they swing around to the front. They're going in through the way, so Kenshi can't get a good pick off here.
That's a very nice nade there coming out from the side of Funky there. That pretty much led them to push the pillar all the way back.
He hit, I think, 3 or 4 of UnEstablished Juniors, even though they had Reborns, even though they had Yui Revenant. And oh my goodness, Funky on his Ana, how did he hit that grenade?
I don't even know, because I think he knew that Reborn's gonna drop down that shield. But there you go, another self-destruct coming in, but Papa will take Yuki down.
And they do hold off here. I believe Maverick now getting the Ana boost, getting a lot of damage done. They want to push it to the point. Oh, but he gets charged in. He does have the Primal Rage though, and Pyram gets a kill onto Reborns on that Reinhardt.
This is going to be so much ult charges for the side of CyzoneVN. They keep coming here. They even drop the sound barrier to stop this payload from pushing through.
I don't know if it's the right play, but here we go. Maverick going in, and
oh my goodness, they're popping everything. Even the nano boost on the Diva or Yui Revenant here, just trying to full hold this point. The nice nade coming out from the side of, there you go. Self-destruct, doesn't get anyone though, but it's okay. Reborns coming in, will be able to take down K-Jerry out of that Diva and take him down as well. But again, Funky with the grenades coming in. Pyram follows up with another kill as well.
Oh my goodness, and all the ultimates were thrown from UnEstablished Juniors, but in the end, they're only delaying the inevitable. Maverick takes out one, and they take out the other. They're gonna push to the first point.
This is way faster than what UnEstablished Juniors did earlier on. Really nicely played here, and Funky, yet again, very nice nades, very nice heals, as well as target prioritization, even utilizing the sniper rifle, not just to heal, but to damage as well.
Exactly. And Funky, I think I want to say what the one thing about Funky is that he's a very efficient Ana. He gets the heals and then he goes for the grenade. And then he goes for more heals, he goes for more damage. He knows exactly how to get the most, milk the most out of this hero. And the sleep dart from long range onto Revenant allows him to get him out of the mech. The hook though onto Yuki doesn't matter. Period. Picks off Revenant. And they're going onto Reborns, who is stuck inside there with Yuki, but Yuki pops the road.
Oh, whole hog coming through, just pushes everybody away. But K Jerry, that's a very crucial pill with that self-destruct. Will take down KJ on that 76 as well. Yuki just doesn't want to bother about the tiny little K Jerry as well.
Yeah, and they do take him out in the end. I mean, that was a good fight, a good defense coming from UnEstablished.Juniors. They forced CyzoneVN to come into the small room where the maneuverability of their heroes don't actually mean much, right? So UnEstablished.Juniors just sustaining. They do pop a lot of ultis for it, but they're almost back to the outs again. Oh! And that late pick off by Revenant onto Matt. He gets slept though, and he wants to try what to do, but Kenshi going in very aggressively, even Perium on that Tracer in the background.
They do have the nano boost to apply onto the Dragon Blade. Are they gonna do it? They are actually gonna go it. They drop the sound barrier on the side of UnEstablished.Juniors, stop all the damage from coming through. And Kenshi is forced to fall back. And Funky will get a nice leap dart onto us. Rebounds on that Reinhardt. And right now is a Nana Booster Monkey Electric Ape coming through, just dealing so much damage. And Revenant as well takes down Funky. And Maverick gets put to sleep.
So the side of CyzoneVN, there's 3 still on the point, though 4 actually. Meanwhile, TJ is trying to get a good backline kill onto them, but CyzoneVN, the aggression never ending, relentlessly just pushing this point. And even though Revenant is blocking them, but TJ though gets a beautiful kill on Perium, who was trying to get a good kill in the background, and they pull out the Dragon Blade, I believe. But is it gonna do much? No,
Maverick actually takes down Legend.
Maverick actually takes down Legend instead.
There you go, pops a Primal Rage as well. Gets pulled in, but he's so tanky. Even the sound barrier gets sleep. Very nice nade coming out from Funky. Just stop the Chatter coming in from Reborns. Get booped away. He tried to get a really nice charge there, but K Jerry will get a kill on towards Reborns and takes the Revenant out of that mech as well. This is a really close match here so far.
Oh my goodness. They have 1 minute and 47 seconds left to go in. And now CyzoneVN and K Jerry with that beautiful Diva Bomb just did so much work in that fight. And now Reborns on that Reinhardt. He needs to... Oh no! They actually take on and they get the point as well. They only have to push a little bit past that doorway. CyzoneVN have 3 minutes to attack this point here.
Oh, we have a Nano Boost on Funky there. Pops it. Oh my goodness, Electric Monkey yet again doing so much damage to the back lines. Now just trying to survive for the longest time possible here. K Jerry will be able to get that mech out of Revenant as well. Even Fearless trying to hold that point. They're still trying to push through. This is it. This is it. The champions of the Overwatch SEA Tournament will be CyzoneVN.
CyzoneVN take the series 4-0.
CyzoneVN dominant in their win over UnEstablished.Juniors. They take the match 4-0. They are your Overwatch SEA Tournament Champions. Congratulations, guys. All right, guys, come on. Come over here, champions. All right. Here, come here. Kenji? Pair. Okay. Ready? Okay. So, congratulations, guys. How are you feeling right now?
Các em cảm thấy bây giờ như thế nào?
Tuyệt vời, awesome.
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 Yeah.
Awesome. So, what did you guys do right to be this dominant? What happened in that final match?
Ok, tụi em đã làm những gì để mà cái trở nên rất mạnh như thế và coi như chiến thắng ngay từ đầu đến cuối?
Bọn em đã luyện tập rất là tích cực trong một tháng và đây thành quả trong nỗ lực luyện tập của bọn em.
Okay, so actually they practiced for like one front, and this is like the fruit of success from whatever they've been practicing. Yeah.
Well said. So Kenji, your Genji was amazing. Can you actually claim yourself to be the best Genji here in Southeast Asia?
Genji của em thật là tuyệt vời. Em có nghĩ là Genji của em là chắc là top trong Southeast Asia không? Tức là trong Đông Nam Á không?
Chắc là thế ạ.
Maybe yes.
And what about you, BM? Best Tracer in Southeast Asia?
Thế còn em thì sao? Tracer em tốt nhất là trong Đông Nam Á.
Em vẫn tạ lắm.
He said that you don't think that he's the best yet. He's just okay-ish.
All right, congratulations once again, ladies and gentlemen. You're champions of Overwatch SEA Tournament, CyzoneVN! We have the prize giving ceremony coming up, so right now, let's hit back to SodaFizz and Suki.
I don't know what to say, Suki. I am speechless right now. 4-0?
I mean, we expected a lot of aggression coming from CyzoneVN. We did not expect such a 4-0 in a best of 7. I mean, I'm just blown away. And not only that, CyzoneVN proved that they can do it on their terms, their lineup.
Opponents know. Their opponents know that this is the lineup they're gonna use. But how do they deal with it? They have no idea how to do so because they just perfected this lineup to the team where they can take anyone down and they claim the crown, the champions of the Overwatch SEA tournament.
Oh my goodness, I mean, every single one of their players have done so much work. You can say, Papa did so much work on their Lucio, booping the tanks down, and always getting a good positioning, always popping that sound barrier just in time to save his team. We have Funky on the Anna doing so, oh my goodness, Funky. Let's just take a moment to appreciate.
To respect Funky.
Yeah, the glory that is Funky on that Anna. Oh my goodness, and then we saw Maverick and K-Jerry, the tank combo coming out from CyzoneVN, just so good.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it from us, Suki. It has been an amazing experience so far, Suki. Thoughts about the whole experience so far?
I mean, thank you to Overwatch SEA Tournament for Blizzard for actually hosting this event for us here. And I'm just so blown away by the gameplay we've gotten to see here as well, and very humbled by seeing so many champions actually in the room with us. Every single team who is here today has performed at the top tier level of Overwatch.
Yeah, it has been an amazing ride for us so far. Truly humbled and thankful for the opportunity to just experience and cast this whole tournament itself. So without further ado, it's me, SodaFizz,
and Suki,
signing out.
Thank you, Suki and SodaFizz. Right now, we have the prize giving ceremony coming right up. But before that, I want to take a little moment to actually give some few words of gratitude. Overwatch SEA Tournament has been made possible with the support from Razer, Zowie, Secret Lab, and Game Asia, as well as the crew from Color TV, Zenway Productions, and the Dreamcasters. Thank you so much for your support. We really do appreciate it. Right now, though, I'd like to invite on stage the Director of Publishing for Southeast Asia from Blizzard Entertainment, Mr. Alan Cho. Alan, welcome, sir.
Thank you.
All right. Would you like to give a few words to the players?
Yeah. Just wanted to congratulate all 4 teams for making it this far. The level of play was fantastic. And also like to acknowledge the production crew, staff, and partners who made this tournament possible.
All right, thank you, sir. So right now we have the prize giving ceremony underway. First up, we have the 3rd runner-up. All the way from Vietnam, we have the beginner. Next up, we have the 2nd runner-up from Singapore. It's Bong. Then we have the 1st runner-up, also from Singapore. It's UnEstablished.Juniors. And finally, the champions of Overwatch SEA Tournament from Vietnam. It's CyzoneVN! Ladies and gentlemen, once again, your champions of Overwatch SEA Tournament, CyzoneVN! Well, that's it from all of us here at Overwatch SEA Tournament. Thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you guys next time. This is Adam, signing out.